can spend way too much time just trying to see if it's gonna work out and trying to hope it's gonna work out and trying to change him and trying to make sure he's gonna be better and he's gonna do different next time. We just try so hard to like make it work out that we can end up in these relationships that just don't make sense. Hey guys, Jamie Grace here and welcome to one of my Monday videos. I really want to make sure that I got a video done today, but Aaron and I have been kind of all over LA all day. He's at an audition right now and I'm just chilling in the car because I really didn't want to make this video for you guys. But as you can tell by the title, it's called I Married My First Boyfriend, and it's true. I did. We started courting in November and we got married this past April. It's actually today is our 1 month anniversary. We're celebrating by running errands and he has an audition. And so yeah, it's been wonderful marriage for a whole month now. Our engagement was great. Our courtship was great. We had, I think, a week and a half of being in person before we were engaged. And we used the word boyfriend and girlfriend like one time because we were just like, what is this? We know we're gonna get married, but we're not engaged yet. So it's pretty crazy when most people find out that he was the first guy that I ever dated. And a lot of people, I think, oftentimes think that that means that I had never been on a date before or that I had never like spent quality time. Sorry, I was like, I'm sorry. That I never like spent quality time with a guy before. And I've been on dates before. I never been on a third date because I just never met anyone that I felt like deserved that amount of time in my life. And I think that could come across as really rude or arrogant, and I don't want it to come across that way. I hope that you can earnestly hear my heart in saying this, and that it came from a confidence in knowing my worth and a confidence in knowing what I really wanted in my life and being able to say, this particular guy, he might be really nice and kind, but it's not going to work out for us becoming a unit together. This isn't going to be a thing. Or there'll be the case, unfortunately, where it was just like, you know what, like I'm not being valued. I don't feel like I'm being appreciated. I don't feel like my time is being respected, and so this just isn't going to be a good idea. Until I met Aaron, I hadn't met anyone that really deserved a third date. I know that people change. I know that people grow. I know that people can become the best version of themselves as time goes on. I hope that that's what I'm doing. But a lot of times, like the first time that you go on a date with someone, the way that they act, or even a second date, like you should be able to get a pretty clear understanding of what kind of person that they are and who they are and their character, and that should help you kind of see, okay, do I want a third date? Do I want a fourth date? A lot of times we as humans and sometimes we as women can spend way too much time just trying to see if it's gonna work out and trying to hope it's gonna work out and trying to change him and trying to make sure he's gonna be better and he's gonna do different next time. We just try so hard to like make it work out that we can end up in these relationships that just don't make sense. So what was the difference? How was I able to know that Aaron was different? Well, first and foremost, something that has been pretty important to me all along is knowing what I want and knowing what makes sense for me and what I've been called to do and the intentions for my own life. One is my faith. Like my Christian faith is incredibly important to me, and I wanted to be with someone that we shared that first and foremost. The second thing was that marriage was a huge thing for me. I knew that I wanted to be married from a very young age, and I knew that I didn't want a long engagement. I knew that I didn't want a long courtship. I knew that once I felt in my heart that I wanted to marry someone, and if he agreed, I knew that I wanted to move toward that and not take 2, 3, 4, 5 years for that process before we figured it out. I know everyone's different, but that was something that was on my heart and something that was very important to me. So I'm not going to go through all of my life stuff right here right now because that's just doing the most. But another thing was foster care and adoption. I knew that I wanted to be with someone that not only was interested in fostering and adopting, but that had a heart for children that blew me away, and that was beautiful and amazing. And that's something that Aaron had, which funny enough, he's headed back to the car and he has a really big smile on his face, so I hope his audition went well. How was it?
It was fun.
That's hilarious. I'm just gonna do the end of it really quick. So I think a lot of times in dating and in courting and stuff, when people get together, they might be scared to say what's on their heart. They might be scared to get to the deep stuff and the heavy stuff and the important stuff. You don't have to walk up to someone and say, hi, my name is Jamie. Do you want to be a foster mom? Like, don't like go like, you know, all in right away. But Aaron and I got to those conversations pretty quick, pretty fast, because we knew that we were attracted to each other and we knew that we didn't want to waste each other's time. Once we already established that the core parts of who we are, our faith, our goals, our convictions, when we realized that we lined up in those areas, everything else just fell into place. I think one of the hugest things when it comes to dating and courting is that we're really afraid to be honest with each other. We're really afraid to say what we want. We're really afraid to say what we need. And then it ends up getting super awkward when you have two people that don't want the same thing, just trying to make it work, and then it just falls apart. I can only imagine if Aaron didn't want to be married, and if I like really want to be married, and if we just didn't talk about it because I'm so afraid to talk about marriage and he's so scared of commitment he can't bring it up. Then it turns into this really awkward situation of these two people. They haven't talked about the serious topics, they haven't talked about the big topics, and then they end up wasting 6-7 months of their lives, 3-4 years of their lives, or maybe you wouldn't consider it wasting, but they end up spending this time and then they end up single in the end. And that, like, I just feel like I don't think two people that are in a relationship, their goal is to be single. I just don't think it is. I'm not really here to give advice because I've been married for literally 30 days, so I'm not necessarily qualified to give advice, but I can share my story, and I can say that Aaron is my best friend, and I'm really happy that we're married, and I'm really happy that I married my first boyfriend. I'm really happy that the awkward conversations, those big conversations that I had with other guys up front, if they scared those guys away, if people told me that I was being crazy by talking about that stuff early on, it's fine with me because I've got Aaron now and I see that it was worth it. It was worth the wait. It was worth the awkwardness. It was worth all of those things, because those big conversations that we had in the beginning, those intentional conversations that we had in the beginning, led us to be able to have the intentional marriage that we have now. And I think it's super great. And yeah, that's all that stuff. And he's like staring at me now, and why are you looking at me? Okay. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share that video with you guys today. Everybody leave congratulations and best wishes to Aaron below about his audition, and go check out his channel. He just did his first fitness video. I'm really excited about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any more questions about dating and relationships, comment down below. And make sure you check out my new single, Wait It Out. It comes out this Friday, also with a new video that I think you're gonna freak out about if you like this video. So all that stuff is in the description box below. Check out my podcast, Wait It Out, for daily stuff like this about dating and relationships. And click on the screen to subscribe, find more of my videos, more of his videos. I'm gonna wave, babe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. I miss you already. Bye.